Somebody's hiding in a tent, that's why. Did y'all watch that video I sent y'all last night? No. You don't have to watch it, just listen. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, there he is. You see where Jason at?
Please.
Oh, look, you watching it, Coco? Oh, they just made it. He was about to fuck that person up. You ain't seen nothing? Yeah, no, the person was hiding in the tent. That's why you ain't see, like, there was a still. Damn, you only get 200 points for fucking escaping. That's some bullshit. Coco, you should play that link I sent you. Not the last one I sent you, the one I sent you about the friend spot. Nah, see, he wants to say I will. All you have to do is press play and listen. You don't have to watch it. I see that's what you like. Like that's you know you like what do you call it? Tussle. You like to tussle. There you go. Mm-hmm. Exactly, that's what I say. You like to tussle. Is that a desire or that's a necessity? And then how do you label something, or how do you, yeah. And then another thing, how do you categorize somebody as an alpha male? Wonder if they're a person that does like to, well, how do you categorize what's strong and what's weak? See, but you just said two different type of things, one that didn't go with the other. So you're mixing things up. My perspective. Okay. That's confusing. What you just said, everything you just said was like, it was like, I want you to be this way, but I don't want you to be that way too much. Like, you, it's like you're saying, I want the food to warm up quickly, but I don't want it to be, the fire to be too high or too low. What? You want it to be quick, but you don't want it too high. But then you don't want it too low. I just did. I gave you a perfect example. I want the food to hurry up and warm up so I can eat it, but I don't want the fire to be too high and I don't want it to be too low. No, but you said you wanted to hurry up. You said you wanted to hurry up. So that's not true. That's not. No, you can't say you're right in the middle because you said you want it to be warmed up fast. It got to be high. So you're not in the middle. But okay, okay. Well, I give you an example. My perspective. Because you're saying you want it to be fast. So if you want it to be fast, the fire got to be high. See, I don't know what's your definition of an alpha male. It to me it seems like you have the definition of an alpha male as the stereotype, like this person that is like so manly and like aggressive and but not too aggressive towards you, but want to take the lead. Me, I that's. But that doesn't make you an alpha male. If you feel okay, okay. Well, I don't look at it as like that. I look at it as like, I mean, not what you're saying, but me personally, I like, for instance, I want a woman that I don't want to feel like I need to always take a lead. I want somebody that's my partner. And when you want a partner, that means y'all both working together. Not one is higher than the other. If I have more experience in something than you, fine. I'll say, listen, because I know a little bit more and I know the experience. Let me take the lead. But if she has more experience than me, no, I'm not going to take the lead. You do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what you said. That's not what you said. See, no, 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 no. But that has nothing to do with being an alpha. Those things aren't alpha male characteristics. You're mixing everything in one. You cannot do that. I understand what you're saying, but you're mixing you throwing everything like it's in a gumbo pot. Like, no, it's not a gumbo pot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you know, you want the different seasoning, the different flavors and stuff like that. But guess what? If you throw in the wrong ingredient or the wrong vegetable or whatever, you can fuck the whole entire pot up. You can fuck it up. But this is not what would be like. This is the problem. I keep on saying this, but it's just like sometimes, you know, like it doesn't get through with. No, it's not that the type of woman I like. It's what my necessity is what I need, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want a woman that is let me see how to put it. I don't even. What I want is a like I told Seth, like the type of relationship I want. I'm saving my best friend status for my wife, for my woman, because of that, I want us to, and we partners, we doing everything together. You know what I'm saying? We experience everything together. If I know something a little bit more than she do, I'm gonna say, listen, let's go on give me the rein right now. Give me the horn right now. Let me direct you. I'm gonna explain to you the reason why, so you can feel comfortable and understand why I'm saying, you know, let me take the lead on it. Not saying, yo, I know better. Yo, this, you know, yeah, of course, trust me, but I know better. Just follow me. Don't say nothing. Nah, we're not doing that. Because if we partners, we working together as partners. It's called a ship. Relationship, friendship, businessship. You're supposed to work together. You're supposed to communicate. Okay, no, I'm not saying you did. You asked me, so I'm just telling you my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I need someone to be open-minded, not closed-minded, to be trustworthy, to be honest with themselves, because you can't be honest with me if you ain't honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody that who wants to practice and the principle of a culture. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like, for instance, if a person has a culture, like if I look like, put it like this: if a person has culture, really have culture, they won't think about cheating, because you know why? They're not thinking about themselves, like, oh well, I'm gonna get my shit off or whatever, and you know what I'm saying? And because that person don't know, it's not gonna hurt them. You know what I'm saying? They will more likely say, listen, hey, I have an issue, I have a problem. Let's see how we could communicate to resolve the issue. I like to talk. I like to talk, and that's me. Now, for instance, like me, I could be considered alpha male, but I'm delicate. in the sense that I'm compassionate. I was raised by females. Don't get me wrong. I have some female tendencies, but I've been learning how emotionally. I do get emotional at times, but I do get to a point like I could be so emotional, like no, not really, no. No, some females would say that because like I'm very cleansy, like I'm really clean, like I do things like very, what I'm saying, like if I have crumbs on my fingers, like how I would like rub it off my fingers, like my ex used to say like, yo, that shit look gay, the way you take crumbs off your fingers. It's just, or I keep my nails clean, like. You know what I'm saying? I take care of myself. Like my toenails don't look black. You don't see none of my toenails got a black ass fucking mark in it or it's dirty, whatever. I like to keep clean. You know what I'm saying? So different people categorize things differently. You might not categorize it like that, but another person will. You might look at it like, this nigga nails be clean. He ain't really too manly because he don't do too much manly work. No, you don't even know that. I fucking rake lawn, build shit. I do a lot of different things. I got a lot of tools. I fix things. But because I don't show that I do that, or I got scars and shit like on me, that doesn't mean I'm less of something. You understand? Some people feel they have to prove. J trip session left Monday. Some people feel that they have to prove things. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Because if you're not doing nothing for me, why do I have to prove anything to you and to anybody else? I'm not living for you. I'm either living for myself. If I'm in a relationship with that person, I need to prove to that person. And what I need to prove to that person is that I'm still worthy enough to be in a relationship with that person, as well as the same energy I want her to give me. So I look at things very 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Three things. What three things? Of course. So if a guy tell you that, Coco, and they say, look, you're asking for too much, then you know what? You walk away. You walk away. There's nothing for you to talk about. Come on. That's not asking for anything. That's supposed to. That's supposed to. That's not asking. You should even use it as the first three. That's an automatic. What? Listen, there's no consistency. That shit's a must. Cause listen, if you tell me we could go by, I'll give it a day. I don't speak to you for a day. At least text you. Maybe if I don't text you hi or whatever, okay. But 2 days, there's a problem. That's a problem. At least say hi to me. I wake up and you know what I'm saying, like, hey, how you doing? How you feel? How was your day? That's another thing. Motherfuckers don't even ask about how people's day. That means you don't even give a fuck about me. You don't give a fuck. So guess what? I don't give a fuck. That's how I look at it. You don't give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. We all don't give a fuck. So, if I was you, I mean, you know what? You could still use that. But if they say, oh man, that's a lot to ask off the rip, then you know them niggas is about something else. That's it, man. Like I was telling a lady, there was this female, she was trying to get with me, but I can't. She's selfish. And she's the type of female that she's used to guys saying yes, yes, yes to her because of an asset that she has. I give a fuck about any asset. I don't care if you got a big butt, you got big breasts. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to do nothing for the relationship. If there becomes a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And she be like, oh, she says in so many different ways, and she says indirectly, she likes a guy to please a woman. Now, there's not a problem with that, but the way you're using it is a problem. You're more saying it towards you want a guy to say yes to whatever you want. I'm not that. I used to be that, and I got really fucked up because of that shit. Not doing that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, lady, she ain't come back. She taking a number 5. She taking a Super Saiyan number 2. Yeah, she did say her eyes was kind of low. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, yeah, she needs it. She been out for 2 days. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, so she was like, she says indirectly. It's just the way how she wants it. Yeah, I believe, again, I really believe in equality. And if it's everything is one-sided, it's going to feel like too much. You know what I'm saying? It's going to feel like a controlling relationship. That's the equality. Nah. That's not true. Now, I'll tell you, you see what you just said? Women would naturally do that? That is a lie, Coco. You may naturally do that, but that is a lie. Not all females are the same way. Yes, not all females are the same way. Yeah, you're talking about yourself, but not all females are the same. Like there's many times I'll be like, and then they be like, I'm gonna hang out with my girls. Oh, okay, cool. Strike one. Do you like to chase a man? No, that's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. I asked you, do you like to chase a man? I just asked you a simple question. Nah, I don't want my ego to be stroked. Like I don't want to feel like I'm just being told something just to make me feel better. Tell me the motherfucker truth. What do you call stroking the ego? That's not stroking the ego. You mixing. I don't think it's stroking his ego. I just think you just dare to support your man. That's a support. I don't think it's stroking the ego. Because you mixing certain things with others. That's not like I understand certain things I understand the things you're saying, but you're mixing up what. Yeah. I understand the intent that you're saying, but you're mixing up what the label of what it is. You know what I'm saying? So. But again, like I said, me personally, it's equality. Treat me how I'll treat you how I want to be treated. Treat me how you want to be treated. That's it. That's why to me, that's the foundation of everything. Like if a woman can't understand that, I don't want to deal with it. Seriously. Like, like. Because you know why? Let me tell you something. Because we're living in a fantasy world. Let me tell you something. Look, you might not like what I'm about to say, and this is a total honesty. Keep your mind open. Not of what I'm saying, but the intent I am saying. Right? Young girls have this stereotype in their head, right? That they tell their mother, Mom, I want a man that will take care of me, marry me, have kids, and this and that and whatever. they never had the stereotype because the stereotype of saying, Mom, I want to have a family, I want me and my man to work together and grow a family and business and all this together. Like, not saying, instead of saying we, I want this man to do such and such and such. If you really break it down technically, that sounds like a prostitute in the making. It sounds like a prostitute in the making. If you notice, you know why white people have so much families? Because they understand they cannot do it by themselves. They need to work together. We always trying to, it's about me, fuck that, I'm gonna do me, fuck that, I don't need nobody, I could, or I don't need no chick, like I could do whatever. No, they're breaking us up apart, divide and conquer. And if we keep on thinking it's about us, or I'm gonna do me, and you got 5 people. Like it's like if, say for instance, we playing Jason. There's 8 people in total, right? And there's 6 people that's white and 2 that's black. What are you gonna do? Fuck that! I'm going to save myself and get the fuck up out of here. That's what you gonna say? Or you gonna say, listen, it's 2 of us. You black, I'm black. Let's work together. Cause at the end of the day, when shit hits the fan, that nigga come, those 6 white motherfuckers gonna help each other and leave us 2 black people alone. But we've been conditioned to say, fuck that. I'm gonna save myself. I'm not going to work with nobody. If I'm going to, I'm gonna set somebody up until I can see what they can do for me. That's another selfish act. No, I understand that, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It's another selfish act. So we've been really conditioned so many ways to be selfish. Not just with ourselves. Not just with people, but with ourselves. Some people, I look at it as this, like, if I make it, say if I make it, right, I have a business, and my business become big or whatever. If I make it, and I'm able to help other black businesses, and I say, well, you know what, I struggled by myself, nobody was there to help me, I did it myself, fuck them, let them do it themselves. That's stupid. You know why it's stupid? Because at the end of the day, if I'm working with other white companies, one day they don't want to work with me no more, and I'm stagnated. And then how much longer you think I'm gonna be at the top? Especially if I'm it's like, to tell you the truth, reality. This is a white man's world. To be honest with you, like I'm gonna be totally honest. This is a white man's world. So therefore, we have to work with each other. We have to work with each other. If I make it and I can help another brother and sister to make it too, or if I see that, listen, I have this opportunity and maybe it'll be in the best interest for both of us to make it, this person, I would have to sacrifice and let this person go first. And then they'll help me, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll get to the point faster than I will. That's the way I think. Like, I ain't gonna say fuck that. I'm gonna do it first, and even if it's gonna take me a little bit longer. Nah. Yeah. No. But yeah, they are. But guess what? A lot of them work together. A lot of them say, listen, I'd rather work together with this other Jew that don't believe in the same shit I believe in than work for a nigga. That's real shit. Real shit. I'd rather work with somebody who doesn't believe in I don't know what the Jews believe. I don't know what the hell they believe, but whatever. I'd rather work with this person that believes in this God or whatever, rather than work for a black person. That's what they say. But we'll be like, we'll do the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a very compassionate person. It hurts me. Like, it literally bothers me emotionally to see our people struggle every fucking day. Like we glorify just keeping above water or making it out the mud, and then we go back into the mud, and we glorify that we just got back out the mud again. That shit is weak. That shit is weak. And then look at this. Look at this. Listen to this. Now, a female will look at a man that has compassion as weak. They won't even look at them as a alpha male. It's not. Yeah, but then they won't look at that as an alpha, like a so-called alpha male. You know what I mean? Of course. You have to balance yourself. Yeah, you have to balance yourself. But there's a guys that's mad aggressive, and they're really weak. So what is really weak? You understand what I'm saying? No, I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, but just what I'm saying. A lot of times we label certain things and we don't realize that's not what it really means. Like, for instance, when I say to you, what is a minority? What you would tell me? What would be your answer? What is a minority? That's an immigrant. That's an immigrant. No, but minority and immigrant is two different things. Okay. I'm gonna surprise you right now, and I'm gonna tell you what's the definition of minority. This is why I say this. This is why I say we use words and not realize we're not using the way it really is, or the definition. We're using like hood terminologies and shit like that, or we're assuming. You know, we're assuming what things are and it's really not. This is the definition of a minority: the smaller number or part, especially a number that is less than half of the whole number. But no. But this is the legal definition of minority, which we need to understand. Because when people be like, oh, I'm black, so I'm a minority. No, nigga, you are not a minority. The state or period of being under age of full legal responsibility. This is the definition that they use, number 2. Meaning, that means if you're number 2 legally, minority, you're saying legally, and you put on a document checking I'm a minority, you're saying you're incompetent. You're a childlike mind person. You do not have the capacity to think like a full adult. So let me control you when I feel that there's a situation that needs to be controlled because you don't know no better. And even like I tell people this, like for instance, you know when you do a marriage, you do a marriage license. A license is basically saying, I give you permission to do this or do that. That's what basically a license is saying. You know, in my house, you can do this. You know, so then therefore, exactly. So then therefore, we. Man, what was the point I was getting to it with the whole license? So anyway, basically, they're giving you. That's what it was. License. The same process that they do when you get say me and you got married, right? We go to the court, we get a marriage license. We sign the paper and we give it back to the court. The court files that paper with the county clerk, putting themselves in control of our matrimony, our agreement, yes, our union. So then when you go to court, the judge be like, listen, you gave the state the permission. The state gave me permission to manage whatever that they own. So therefore, I'm going to tell you how this is going to work. When you and that person could have took the same paperwork and filed that shit yourself. That's basically it. Go through a court. What's the easier process to do what? Process for what? No, you could take those. You could get those same documents and file it yourself. Y'all can file it yourself. No, through the county clerk. Same way they file it. You go to a county clerk, you sign it, and you take those papers and you just say, listen, I want to file this and put this on public record. Yeah. So like you know like when cops do like affidavit of truth, they make the people sign it whatever and say this and they give their testimony. What they do, they go and file it at the county clerk. After 30 days, it becomes an affidavit of truth. You can do your own affidavit of truth. So we're ignorant to a lot of things because we just I rather do it the traditional way, but I'll be honest with you, I got certain but I already know because I already helped people done this in reality, but there's been that wouldn't bother me, but I'll say this at the same moment token, like I'm the type of person that really I don't want to be constantly doing it over and over. And if we feel like we have trust in each other, then I don't think that'd be an issue. That should be a big issue. But if you still want to do it, fine, no problem. I don't have a problem. I keep everything I have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a selfish person, but or if you want to do and put certain things in play just in case, I don't have a problem. So we just learn. We just gotta know, like, as a people, when we using certain words or terminology, what is the meaning? This is how, like, niggas get caught up in the system because they're using words legally. They're using words, and then the systems are using it legally, but niggas using it commonly or streetwise, and that's not the definition of it. So niggas get caught up. Mm. Mm. All right. I've been doing my own thing. Yeah. Oh no. I'll walk to the kids real quick. But yeah, there's there's a lot of things that we have to learn, that people, you know, and white people literally took our culture and kept it. We far off from it. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the days when we used to have families that used to sit down and talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's kids involved, if kids is involved or not. I used to have that, but now it's like I don't got no time for that shit. And then shit is getting harder and harder. Like things are more expensive, and like so now it makes it even harder to even have single parents be giving that much attention to their kids. Like it's very hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's why even when Seth does it with her kids, I'm like, yo, that's beautiful. You know, that's beautiful. You know, white people they have sit downs, eat dinners with each other, play board games with each other. Even like board games like Monopoly. Monopoly kind of show you in a way how to do real estate. You know what I'm saying? But we don't look at that shit like that. We look at it as some fucking board game. You know what I'm saying? Like we just play smart. Mm-hmm. Or yeah, that's what I said. But she's a special case. But the majority of our people is not like that. Yeah, but no, I'm just yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you say your uncles like they have a different mindset, but the majority of us we ain't looking at shit like that. Them niggas like Monopoly, that shit is boring. Like I want to play some fucking like yeah, or some Call of Duty, and you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like even that's why I even like to play Friday 13 because you got to think, you got to literally work with each other. That's why you be hearing me and her be talking. We be working with each other, like you know. And then when you work with each other, and sometimes say like for instance, she might got caught up and she had got caught up or whatever, and I got away. Not both of us say, oh, fuck it, you know, no, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So we really we grew up. Excuse me. We grew up. No, we didn't. No, we was no. We grew up, but we was raised to share with our cousins, our brothers, our sisters, and but then. Mhm. Was but but it still taught you the values of working with each other, right? But when we got exposed to the world more and more openly away from our parents a little bit, now we like fuck that. Yeah, that's the type of shit I want. Like that's why I was like, yo, it be bothering me. I be feeling lonely and shit. But it's like, you know what? Like yo, like like I figured that. I figured that because at first I thought that's what it was the case. But when you still said that you still moving out here, then I said, oh well, it's not. That is not the case. You know what I'm saying? Mm, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh shit. Let me turn the heat back on. And you know what? I want to, since like we got more of a better understanding, I want to say this to you too. Also, I've been very observant with you at times, and I tell you, I say this to you all the time. The same energy you put out there is the same energy. So at times when you be doing that, you be very vulgar. You know you joking. I know you joking or whatever. But not everybody's gonna take it. So it's gonna be, they're gonna look at you in another way. When you talking about the this and big bad and whatever, niggas yeah, but not everybody, not everybody's looking at it like you joking around. They might laugh at it like, yo, she mad funny, she wild. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Cause I Yeah, I eat a lot. Oh shit. The thing about it is that it's high, and plus I don't overstuff myself because I understand I'm overworking my body, and then I don't want to get certain feelings, like in the sense of get niggeritis, and then I can't work. Like I just gotta lay down and go to sleep. And it's time I just eating. I always eat in portions. I don't like to stuff myself. That's understandable. But again, my system breaks down food very quickly. And because I'm not eating certain things that be in your system for weeks or months, it's easier for it to break down. And then I eat again. Huh? It's these vegetarian type franks, but it's made with plants. It's a plant-based product. I just cut them up and fry them. Do some ketchup on it and call it there. But I got some shells right now on the stove, and these plant-based meatballs. I have like a shells and meatballs going on. That'll be my dinner for like a couple of nights. And I'll have to keep on making something. So they almost finished. No. Since I now learn how to adjust the mic, you can basically hear like everything from me. Me breathing, everything. Eating. So I kind of have to move the mic up a little bit. But I didn't mute it, but I moved it up away from my mouth. But trust me, there's a lot of people don't think the same way like we do. media. But what is Tiny Chat? Okay. I'm washing one of the pots that I had earlier. That's a pot. Oh no. That's the sink, the water. The kitchen sink. Take this out. Dry. I remember I used to think about, like, when I was younger, I used to always say, I'm gonna meet my wife in a laundromat. Because I feel like people in the laundromat is real. Like, they're their self. Strip themselves, and however you see them, there is who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the real person. You don't see, like, you go to a club and motherfuckers gotta dress up and this is who they, you know, who they are, or they put on this, or, you know, put on extra shit, makeup, or girdle, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see the raw you, because at the end of the day, after that shit is over, I'm gonna have to see the raw you sooner or later. That's the whole goal of everything. Okay, I gotta clean this shit. I don't know, since I was little, I always wanted, I mean, not always wanted, always a team player. I'm sure I personally really don't like to always take the lead, which I can, but I think that's sometimes it'll get too much for a person, so I'd rather balance it out instead of coming to a point like always being the lead of something. You know, like when I used to have conversations on phones, and some females, they don't talk. I be like, listen, how about you start talking? Because I'm going to get to a point that I ain't going to feel like I want to talk anymore. And we just going to be hearing each other breathe on the motherfucking phone. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, but say like at times, maybe we could see each other twice a week, right? Physically. And we don't see each other the other 3 or 4, 5 days technically. At least we're still communicating. You know what I'm saying? Still keeping that communication, that bond at the same time. Like, yeah, I would love to see you every day, but the reality is I can't. So look, listen, this is another way to go by it. You know, go about it. You know. This out. I don't know why I just fucking wash this and it feels greasy. Or that, well, I don't know why that part feels greasy. So, but yeah. We lost family values. We really did. Well, I'm happy for you. You got that. Me personally, I don't. You know, I don't have a... My mom's is on like a whole different selfishness. Like, she's a Cancer as well, like your mom's. But she flip-flops too much. She's not happy with herself. And she feels like a failure in life. And one of the things is, especially even with me, she feels that she failed me. Because she was never really there for me in my entire life. Like there was times she was, and you know, or whatever, but when the times that I did need her, she wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it really counts. And even right now, she's not there. Like, it's always something, you know what I'm saying? But let it be that she needs help in something, I'm there. I done helped her. My sister is a very selfish person. You know, but she's into her immediate family. But when shit gets overwhelming for her, she be trying to hit me with the, oh, you're the uncle, you know, pay attention. Yeah, you know, cause truly, like, I helped raise my nieces. when the youngest, I mean the oldest one, when she was a baby, I had her. She was living with me. I won't say living with me. I had her for about 4 months by myself. I used to bathe her, change her pampers, everything. She was young, so young at that time that I couldn't bathe her in the tub. I used to bathe her in the kitchen sink because she was small. You know what I'm saying? So my sister needed a break. She was going through a lot. She was stressing out or whatever, and I was there for her. That's why when my sister be always complaining, people like her life was so fucking hard and she was struggling. I'm like, nigga, you don't know nothing. I protected her entire childhood life. I remember when we were little, I had to learn how to do, even though I wasn't good at it, but I learned how to do braids. Because at least, cause my sister had to go to school and my mom wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Or we was living with other people, I could do something. Not my sister going to school with her hair all while. My sister had very long hair. And it's straight. So, yeah, she has long straight hair. I have long curly hair. You know? So, I learned, no, sure, I cut that short. That's just too much. My hair is thick, which like my father's hair is too. My father's hair is thick. Got a lot of volume to it, so it should be a weird combination. Thick, long, curly ass hair, like. So. But, yeah, so there were things I had to learn to maintain her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to bathe my little sister, make sure her privacy is clean and stuff. She didn't know how to do all that stuff. I was the one who started helping her. I had to learn about the whole thing with the period and all that shit. Which, you know, like, I was her mother and father. But there was a point in time where her father was on some bullshit. But her father now, he treats me more like his child than my sister. That's the funny thing about it. Yeah. He had a special name for me. I call him K. Because when I was little and I was only spoke Spanish, K, I didn't know how to say his name. I didn't know how to pronounce his name. So I used to say K, which K means what in Spanish. So up to this day, I always, when I see him, I'll call him every now and then, check up on him and say, how you doing? I don't call him Lucho, I'll call him K. You know? And he still calls me his son. Yeah, I'm hungry. I wish. I just want to put on like 10, 12, like 13 pounds, 13, 15 pounds. I'll feel that's very close to perfect if I do that. Oh, okay. In the words of Guala, Right now I'm looking Basuda. No, Basuda. Yeah, garbage. Well, I don't know. Okay, what I'm gonna do next. I got a Long John shirt on. Well, it's not a Long John shirt. It's, sleeve on. And Long Johns on. Let's see, what's the... I need to put oil. Oh shit. Yeah, put a little oil. Just to coat the bottom of the pot before I put the tomato sauce in there. I'll tell you the spaghetti. I made shells and it's like these meatballs, like it's a plant-based meatball. That's Lady. That's not me, that's Lady. Alright. Okay. Damn, but he laying down now. Let's see. We'll take him out for a walk, let him go and pee. Eat. Eat, come on. See, he wanted me to keep on buying him that fucking gravy and put it on there, and then I'll buy this gravy like I would have like vegetables made with puree vegetables or fruits, and I'll put on his dry dog food. I don't give him wet dog food. Put on his dry dog food. Now, when the time I give him wet dog food, he seems to be like very aggressive and angry. You know, I don't like that. He's a happy dog, so I don't give him wet food. I went away and I came back. And I said to my mom, I said, Mom, did you give him wet food? No, I didn't give. I know you don't like him eating wet food. You sure, Mom? Yeah. I can see when he make a mess. And again, he gets aggressive. You got a cold. Yeah, he got a cold. No, not you, Blue. He have a cold. Because his eyes is always watering. Yeah, his eyes is always watering. See, he have a like eye cold, like a face cold or something. And I've been seeing like extra cold in his eyes in the morning. So he has a I guess a face cold or something. know what? Come on. With shells and these meatballs. So, yeah. You talking about like side? If you talking about like the side of that, I'm thinking about making garlic bread. Oh well, I have where is it? This it's from Trader Joe's. It's a marinara sauce. I'm gonna use that, but I'm gonna put some more basil, oregano, more seasoning in it inside of it, basically, and some garlics. I got some. Let me get this cilantro out. The flavor of this Hawaiian sea salt I have. I always use it, but I don't want to change the whole presentation of the color of the marinara sauce because the Hawaiian salt is black. It's like, and it's very strong and rich. And then I'm gonna add some agave to the sauce to give it a little more sweeter taste. Yeah. So let me. Okay, got the basil. This oregano. Yeah, I got oregano left. Anyway. What else I need? I got the cilantro, parsley. There you go. What's this? Why am I taking this out? Use this. Oh, let me pack these dishes up. These pots. I need my space. What else? Okay. And then just sauteing the meatballs with some avocado oil. It gives it this certain, not a, I don't really use olive oil, but the avocado oil I do. Yeah. And in certain things I would use like coconut oil, because coconut is, yeah, but it's one of the only oils that could naturally merge with water. No, it'll get popping. It kind of holds the heat a bit, but 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 you could literally mix coconut oil much easy than, naturally with water. Others that you gotta really work and do that shit. Oh, this is what I was supposed to be taking. I totally forgot about this honey. I bought this honey to mix with some cannabis, but the news all good. Yeah. Huh? I can't hear you. Sound muffled. A wheat butter? Yeah. Yeah, the essence of the marijuana plant. But I got the exact. No, just in general. Just in general. Hey. Let's season this bitch up. Tonight, I'm gonna actually take me a bubble bath before I go to sleep. Oh shit. Whatever. No, I thought I added too much, but it's okay. All that shit's gonna do is make it more flavorful. Okay. I'm not gonna make the garlic bread tonight because I'm not gonna even really eat it.
Yo,
Wait, what? You sound funny.
damn, she left. Is she coming back? Seth's coming back? Oh, no, I came in your shit. Hi. Look, why the queen got her shit muted?
Okay. Let me stop this broadcast. Stop broadcast.